Good morning, everyone. How are you? This is Heidi from She Shed Arts. Welcome this morning. Here where I'm at in Ohio, it's a nice rainy morning. It actually almost feels like fall. So it's a good day to be in doing some crafty things. So today, our fun little video, I'm actually going to show you how to make a tool for one of the swipes that we use in making dot mandalas. So this tool that we're going to be making today, it's called a Swoosh tool. So you can actually buy these online, but I'll tell you here in a minute. I'm getting my video set up here on my computer. I'll tell you here, though, why I decided to make my own tool. So we'll get started with that here in a minute. It's actually a pretty good little story. So, I mean, nothing too earth-shaking or anything, but it's a fun story. So we'll get started with that. Looks like my computer's not going to cooperate today, but we'll go ahead and get started. If you jump on, just say, hey, how you doing? Oh, it's 9 p.m. Oh, Jag good. I'm so glad that you got to see me. No wonder it was hard for you to see me yesterday, because that would have been like 1 a.m. for you, right? So I'm glad you get to see me today. That's why I'm doing all of my tutorials. I'm picking a lot of different times so that people from different time zones can get on and see what I'm doing. So I'm so glad that you made it on today. So let's go ahead and get started. I may not be able to comment to your exact questions. If I miss you, I will come back and answer your questions in the comments. So I'll go ahead and get started. So those of us who have been doing dotting for a while know that there is such a thing as doing a swish. So yesterday when we did our video, I did a couple little practice swishes for you, and I was using my simple little nail art tools. I love using these because they do have the round end on them, and they are the perfect tool for making those little swooshes. So when I decided that I wanted to just jump into working with swooshes and including those into my dot mandalas, once I decided that the nail art tools were making such wonderful little swoosh marks for me, I decided, I need to either buy the ball tools or I need to figure out how to make my own. So when I was thinking about buying the ball tools, the biggest thing was we had started all this crazy COVID time, and I knew that I had placed an order on Amazon for something else, and it took probably 6 to 8 weeks for my order to get there. Well, of course, I wanted to start right away once I figured out how to make the swooshes. I haven't been doing swooshes very long. I'm kind of a traditional dot person, and then I saw so many people making so many pretty things that I wanted to join in on that fun. So I knew that it was going to take forever for me to get my swish tools to my home, so I decided to go ahead and figure out how to make them on my own. So I'm going to show you what I did. You can do this if you want. It might be a good little holdover until you get your traditional ball tools. But I'll just show you what I did because it's fun and it worked for me, and I think it'll work for you too. So what we'll need here to make the swish tools, I'll turn this over here. What we'll need to make the swish tools, you just need a basic pack of pencils. So I got these at the Dollar Tree, so a pack of pencils for $1. And then the other thing I got was push pins. So these are not flattened push pins, they are rounded push pins. So I've got a couple here for you to see. So I got these push pins. And you guys, this is going to be so simple, you're not going to believe it. All I did was take the pencil, okay, and push pin, and you can see where we're going with this, and I just put the push pin in the top of the pencil, okay. Instant ball tool for making swishes. So you can see how easy that is, guys. Okay, so let's get a little paint here, and we're going to practice a few swishes with this, and we'll see what this looks like and see if I actually came up with a genius idea. So we're going to take our little, it's our pencil with our push pin in there. So you guys, my lighting is not really good this morning. It's really dark out from being rainy, so I apologize if the light is bad. So with the swooshes, basically, I've just got the paint on the end of my tool, and I am just going to place my dot where I want it and swish up. So you can see how awesome of a mark that makes. So then I just make sure after each one, I just clean off my tool and I'm ready to go again. Okay, so the ball tool is the most fantastic thing to use for making your swooshes and swipes. So you can see how awesome this does. And it's just a matter of filling in if it doesn't fill in. And really, honestly, is you got to work on getting your paint on there correctly. So the key is not to push down too hard on those. You don't want to push and indent onto your swoosh, but this is the wonderful little tool. So this is what I've been using for mine. So my push pin, okay, what size is my push pin? It's really just like, I don't even know if it says what size it is on here. It's just push pins for the home and office. Now, so since you asked about size, once I got going with this and realized that I really liked this, I decided to figure out something else to do. So what I did was I went to my local box store. For me, it's Walmart. And I bought me these little packs of earrings. So you can see where I'm heading with this one, right? Because look, they're all different sizes. So what I did was I actually used the earrings that were just the smooth ones. So I'll show you that. And I created multiple sized swoosh tools. So let me pull these out here so you can see them. And you can see what I created here. Okay, so these are earrings. So they're just little cheapy pearl earrings. Did the same process that I did with the push pins, but it gave me different sizes. So this worked out really, really well. So now let me give you some samples here so you can see. And let's go from smallest to largest here. Make sure I haven't missed one. Okay. So you can see I've got a lot of different sizes here. So we'll go from smallest to largest. So when I got my earrings, I got all these little sized earrings, and they are working really good for my push pins. Instead of push pins, I've got the little earrings. So let's sample these, and you can see what these look like for making your little swipes and swooshes. Okay, you guys, this is just such a simple little way to turn this, what would be an ordinary type item, into a fantastic tool that you can use for your dot art. And I love using these because guess what? They're economical. I didn't have to spend a lot of money on them, and they do make wonderful little marks on my page for whatever I'm going to do. So you can see I've got all different sizes there depending on what size earring that I use. So you guys, this is just a fantastic little trick. So let me show you real quick. Here's some more little earrings. I'll just take those off of there. And I got this. It's a set of, it was 9 earrings for $5 basically. So you're going to get a whole lot of tools for not much money here. Now, the only other thing that I may want to, that you may want to do is just be mindful of when you put that earring into your pencil, it may kind of wiggle around a little bit. If it's loose and it wiggles around, you can put just a little dab of hot glue on there, and that will hold your earring in place. To make your little swoosh tool. Okay, so you can see real quick there, I just made 3 different size tools right there. And let me show you how that works. And the key is just getting the paint right on the end of your earring. Okay, and you're making just your little mark. You don't want to press down too hard. And you clean off your little tool every time after you use it. Now see, on that one I pressed down a little hard. So you know, it's just practice. It's like everything else that we do with dotting. You just practice to see pressure, the amount of paint, exactly how you want to do it. So you guys, I hope this helps out. This is just my fun little way to make my little tools to do swish marks on my dot mandalas. You guys have fun making this little project. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.